Welcome back, everybody. We're at the start grid here at the Madras International Circuit. Coming back after a long summer break. It's round 3 of the MRF, MMSC, FMSCI Indian National Car Racing Championship 2024, powered by Indian Oil Storm X. It's time to unleash the wild beasts. And unleashing the wild beasts behind us are two very exciting grids. We've got the Polo Cup and the MRF saloons, both in the same grid. 21 cars all together on the grid here. And in the front couple of rows are cars from the Polo Cup, making a comeback for 2024. We missed out on these cars in round 1 and round 2. So it's going to be super exciting and a super tight race. Starting off in pole is Aditya Patnaik after a fantastic qualifying and practice run. Joining him in that front row is Neville Tata in the MRF saloons. It's a very exciting grid with Kesara Gorege from Sri Lanka starting from pole. And Diana Pundol and Tarshi Vikram right behind in P2 and P3. We've got a lot of upcoming women drivers in the MRF saloon who are bringing the fight to the boys. Very competitive grid indeed. So stay tuned to catch all the live racing action right to the very end of the 8th lap. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I'm Aditya Patnaik. I am 19 years old and I've just secured the pole position in the first round of the Polo Cup National Championship here at the MRF 2024 National Racing Championship. I've always been into racing as far back as I can remember from when I was a toddler. I've always wanted to become a racing driver, there was no doubt about that. And for a long period of time I was not able to have any access to motorsport. So I started quite late when I was 16. But now that I'm very grateful to my parents and everybody that supports me, that I'm able to live out my childhood dream, a kid's dream.
everybody. This is your commentator, Vivek Abraham, aka Mr. M, signing in for the weekend. Welcoming you back to round 3 of the MRF MMSE FMSEI Indian National Car Racing Championship 2024. Powered by Indian Oil Storm X, the Unleash the Wild Beast. This is Indian Oil's winning formula for racing. And they're joining us for 2024 as the official fuel partner for the Indian National Car Racing Championship. And of course, our long-standing partnership with the title sponsor, MRF, and our official tyre partner, MRF Tyres. Remember, the tyres we race on are the tyres you buy. Well, folks, if you can see the screen now, this is a pack grid. 21 cars on the grid, all the way to row 11. There's going to be a formation lap and then an 8-lap battle royale to the checkered flag. It's great to see the Polo Cup back in action. As always, given us some exciting races, and so has the MRF Saloon Car category races. We've seen some brilliant races, some brilliant drivers emerge out of the MRF Saloon grid, as well as the Polo grid. And both these grids are meant for amateur racers to really hone their racecraft. The Polo Cup went back all over India during their selections to get the top 11 to the grid here. And with the MRF Saloons, we've got 10, the top 10 of the country racing here. Let's take a quick look at a grid starting off for the Polo Cup. Aditya Patnaik in pole, Neville Tata in P2. In P3 is Chavan Dhruv. In P4 is Romeraria. In P5 is Survey Ojas. In P6 is HM Tawhid Anvaravik. In P7 is Savya Munjal. In P8 is Rahul Deshpande. In P9, Chetan Kurada. Our para-athlete in P10 is Sirish Chandra. In P11 is Ishayat Hosai. Starting off in pole for the MRF Saloon is Kesara Godage from Sri Lanka. In P2 is the very, very competitive women racer, Diana Pundol. In P3 is Tarashi Vikram, another fierce contender. 2 women drivers in that row 2. In P4 is Adisha Kasun Kitwit from Sri Lanka, another woman driver here. In P5 for the MRF Saloons is Aniruddha Arvind. In P6 is Muskan Jubal, another woman driver here. In P7 is Kalim Iqbal. In P8 is Tarun Anand. In P9 is B. Naveen Raj. In P10 is Vincent Yalangi. So we've got a couple of drivers from Sri Lanka. A few very, very fast women drivers in this mixed MRF Saloon grid. In round 1, in the MRF Saloons, Diana Pundol was unstoppable. She had a great run through round 1. And she's going to be bringing in that form here in round 3 as well. There's been a real good step up from Tarashi Vikram, Adisha Kasun, Muskan Jubal and Kalim Iqbal. They have moved up in that mid-order now. It's going to be a good fight to the checkered flag. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moments away from the start here. Welcome back to round 3 of the MRF MMSE FMSCI Indian National Car Racing Championship 2024. Powered by Indian Oil Storm S. It's time to unleash the wild beast. 5 seconds to go. The lights will be coming on. Are you ready to race? Because we sure are. And it's left off here at the Madras International Circuit. Oh, bad start there for number 7, Neville Tata. Looks like he had stalled the car. Definitely not the way that start should have been for Neville Tata. Very, very strong contender. We've seen him race in the MRF saloons. And this could have been a very good opening round in the Polo Cup for Neville Tata here. Looks like he's going to be stuck in some traffic through the first couple of laps. 8 laps to the checkered flag. Good start for our pole man, Aditya Patnaik here. And now the sea of polo cars fighting for position here. These early couple of corners very, very crucial to set that race pace in motion. Here is number 8, Romil Arya, coming under pressure from the competition here. Massive, massive movement in the MRF saloons as the women of the grid brought the fight to the men of the grid. This is going to be an exciting battle in the MRF saloons. Kesra Godage is going to be under pressure from the rest of the competition here. Diana very, very strong with her starts. She could be putting that move. She could be putting a couple of good laps. And this could be an exciting race to the checkered flag. Ooh, one of the MRF saloon cars here. It's number 18. It's taken a bit of damage there. Aniruddha Arvind seems to have had contact with one of the cars here. Big moment there. Number 23 in the lead with number 15 right behind on the chase. Kesra Godage from Sri Lanka doing a great job. The pole driver looking very, very competitive here. But Diana Pundol right behind. She's definitely going to be bringing the fight to Kesra here. Looks like number 18. It's a retirement for Aniruddha Arvind here for the MRF Saloons race 1 in round 3. A lot of traffic there. Could be difficult sometimes to get that car around in that traffic. The big question, has Neville been able to recover from that really, really bad start that he had? So the car stalled and it took him some time to get the car moving. Number 2 here in the lead, Aditya Patnaik, starting the 2024 season in the Polo Cup with the right sort of drive. Here is number 7, way back in the grid there. Oh, it's going to take a bit of time for Neville to really fight through the traffic. And he's going to be under constant pressure thinking about that P2 start that he had. Number 12 here, going ahead of number 8. Very good move there at the turn 11, just before the bridge. Brilliant racing from number 12. That's Tawhid Anwaravik doing a great job and really leading the charge there. Number 8, right behind, trying to recover from that move. It's Romil Arya, who's now putting pressure on number 12. Tawhid Anwaravik. It looks like number 11 and car number 4 also joining the battle here. Chetan Kurada as well as Chavan Dhruv. They're all trying to scram for position. It's still anybody's race. It's Aditya, of course, doing a great job in the front there. Number 2 leading the charge, looking very comfortable. But here there's a very, very tight battle now. With car number 12 leading the charge, that's Tawhid Anwar. Ahead of car number 8. Right behind. We've got the rest of the pack joining in. Yeah, we're driving with car number 5. That's competitor number 5, Savia Munjal. Great race so far from car number 12. Look at the lead our pole man has. What a phenomenal lead by Aditya Patnaik. He's clearly showing that he's a class above here. And now the fight for podium in P2 and P3. Tawhid in the hot seat for P2 with car number 8. Romir Arya right behind. The two of them slowly breaking away from the rest of the pack there. But it's a joint battle for that podium finish. Number 2, very, very well poised for a pole to a first win in 2024 for Aditya Patnaik. Smooth sailing so far. Here we have car number 1 coming under pressure from car number 11. That's Survey Ojas putting pressure on Chavandhruv. Survey Ojas looking comfortable there. But he's definitely under pressure from car number 11. Strong contending fight. Number 11 trying everything possible to see if there's some room for movement here. Some gap that he can get those 4 wheels onto. Number 2 hasn't put a foot wrong, and so far so good for Aditya Patnaik. A very strong driver hailing from Mumbai. Ooh, one of the cars there going wide, really wide through turn 9. Almost losing momentum, losing grip on the car there, but somehow managed to bring it back on the track. Good recovery there from number 11, Chavandhruv. Putting pressure on Survey Ojas. And I think went a little too hard into that turn 9. Couldn't get the car to turn. A little bit of understeer coming into that turn 9. We're halfway through this race. 4 laps remaining to the checkered flag as the top guns in the Polo Cup set some blistering lap times here. In the MRF saloons, the race is still on. Number 23, Kesara Godage, still coming under pressure from Diana Pundol. There we have them on our screen with one of the polo cars stuck in between. Diana clearly just trying to find the little magic moment to get ahead. She's been under pressure for the championship battle in the MRF saloons. Diana Pandol had a great round one. She was on podium. She did finish on the podium a couple of times. Race 1, she had a win. Race 2, she was in P3. And in race number 3, she did a P1 yet again. So she's clearly in that championship lead, and Kesara Godage wants to join there. The closest contender, Anirudh Arvind, is currently retired out of this race and in the pits. This definitely puts her in a strong position. Kesara Godage did finish in race 3 in P3. Kesara definitely looking to bridge the gap between with Diana Pandolia in the MRF Saloon Championship battle. In the Polo Cup, it's a fresh start for 2024, and all of them will be looking to make to start their opening tally in the points table. Ooh, number 38 here spun off. That's Adisha Kasun Kitwit, also another driver from Sri Lanka. Three drivers in the grid from Sri Lanka: Kesara Godage, Adisha Kasun Kitwit, and Kali Mikbal. Car number 2 looking unstoppable. Aditya Patnaik there. Very, very strong start to the season. What a phenomenal drive from him. And it's Tawhid Anwar Avik who's clearly stepped up the game. He's in P2. He's coming under pressure. He has been under pressure from car number 8, Romer Arya. But he's managed to keep Romer at that P3 position. Can Romer respond? The battle continues. In race 1 of round 3 of the MRF, MMSE, FMSE, Indian National Car Racing Championship 2024. We're right now at the halfway point of the season. And it's great to see the Polo Cup back in full action now. The MRF Saloons, they'll be looking to set that championship tone in motion here. And Diana Pundol will be leading the charge for the championship battle. As long as she has those consistent finishes on the podium, she could be well on her way to that 2024 crown. But she's under severe competition from Kesara Godage, Jay Prashant, Anirudh Arvind. Of course, we're missing out on Jay Prashant this time around. Here is car number 1, Survey Ojas. Still leading the charge with number 11, Chavan Dhruv, right behind. Still haven't been able to make a break. Chavan still trying to find a moment where he can make the overtake. It's the last lap board being shown to our drivers here. Final lap in this 8-lap shootout to the checkered flag. Aditya Patnaik in the Polo Cup, steering charge of this race and kick-starting the 2024 season in the Polo Cup in the right tone, in the right setup, in the right pace. What a job well done. Number 2 driving phenomenally well here. In the MRF Saloons the championship battle roars. Kesra Godage in the charge with Diana Pundol in hot pursuit. Here we drive with our race leader, Aditya Patnaik. Brilliant racing so far. Sliding through turn 9A. They're looking very strong here. Number 2, Aditya Patnaik in the Polo Cup. From pole, could this be a brilliant P1 finish? Yes, it is for Aditya Patnaik from Mumbai. It's his first win in the Polo Cup for 2024. And number 12 does it. Tawheed Anwar Avik takes charge. And in P3, it's Romer Arya. That's a top 3 finish in the folks in the Polo Cup. What a job well done by our top 3 drivers. Tawheed definitely getting the better of Romer Arya. This could be the start of a great rivalry between the two here. Aditya Patnaik, take a bow. What a job well done. A class apart indeed. Phenomenal racing. From pole to a P1 finish. That's a phenomenal race from Aditya Patnaik for 2024. First win in the Polo Cup for 2024. And the checkered flag waves for our MRF Saloon cars. Number 23, Kesra Godage, gets ahead and finishes ahead of our championship leader, Diana Pundolia. Diana Pundol settling for a P2, but that's some valuable points in P2 that she takes on for her championship. Looks like Kalim Iqbal is fighting with the competition to finish on that podium contention. Well, folks, that was the end of the MRF Saloon and Polo Cup Mixed Grid. Welcome back to round 3 of the MRF MMSE FMSE Indian National Car Racing Championship 2024, powered by Indian Oil Storm X. Unleash the wild beast. Stay tuned, folks. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be catching up with our winners right here at the Park Farm. Definitely want to hear how the race went out. It's great to see the Polo Cup back in action. And Aditya Patnaik, this man in car number 2, takes the win. If you've enjoyed the races so far and you enjoy all the racing action we bring to you, make sure you follow us on our social handles. It's at the rate Madras Motor Sports Club on Facebook and Instagram. And make sure you do subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Again, Madras Motor Sports Club is the handle name. Stay tuned, folks. We're going to be catching up with our top 1, 2 and 3. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Polo Cup race here, race one. So Aditya, you were expected to win from pole and you delivered.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time coming. My first win in cars. I'd like to dedicate this to mom and dad. I love you. uh, there's more to come. I shouldn't be getting too excited about this, but it's my first win. You can't expect much. I had a lot of fun. Can't wait to see more.
And also graduating from the karting to this, how was the whole experience of riding?
Oh, fantastic. I mean, like, it's all the same thing yet completely different. So it's incredible to learn this new thing. Uh, yeah, and I do it again in a heartbeat. Thank you.
So what is different?
I mean, like the speeds are much higher, so you got to get adjusted to that. And there's a lot of load on the corners, there's a lot of grip, so everything is different. There's gears in this car, it rolls around. So it's just another challenge. It's a lot more fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and I hope to be here more often in this position. So let's see how it goes. Yeah.
Seem to be enjoying the challenge. Good luck tomorrow. Sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes. Avik, you finished? In Polo Cup, we have Avik Anwar. Just tell us about the race.
Um, Welcome, viewers. I hope you enjoyed the show. I think I was the only one making aggressive moves all the way up to P2. Last night, I didn't get much sleep because in my country, there's a lot of chaos going on. Curfew has been issued and the army has been deployed. So I was very worried sick about my family, so I couldn't sleep well. But I still managed. If I had a little bit more laps, I think I could have gotten to him, Aditya. But I'm happy with what I achieved. Thank you for watching this beautiful show and allowing us to race in this beautiful event. Thank you.
Avik, you're from Bangladesh, correct? So tell us about your experience being in India. Is it your first time here? Of course, it's not the ideal time for you to be here with all that happening back home.
India's always been great. They have been supportive of us as a nation when we come here to race. Everyone's very friendly, very supportive. They all root for you. Contrary to popular belief, like Bangladesh and India relationship is very, very good. So I take it with a hint of pride in myself that I come to race in India. And as I said before, once again, India's grid, Polo Cup grid, is one of the toughest grid to get a podium on. So very happy and very lucky to have achieved it. I just recovered from COVID, so that's affecting me too a little bit. But yeah, I'm happy.
Okay, good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I definitely will. Debut race. It's been a long journey. Practice starts and everything. It's a lot of effort. And considering it's my debut race, I take it as a massive win. So thank you very much.
And also, Polo Cup, it brings a lot of thrill to the whole racing weekend. What did you enjoy the most about it?
So definitely the car. I mean, the car. It's a machine. Okay, jumping from karts to cars. I didn't have a lot of experience in karting. I mean, I spent maybe a season in a certain camp championship, but it's been a big jump for me, and I'm really pleased with the results.
It's a memorable race one for you. Many more to come.
Definitely. Thank you.
So in the MRF Saloon Cars category, we have the winner from Sri Lanka, Kesra Godage. So tell us about the race. How did you enjoy it?
The race was good. There were some polos stalled in the start, so I saw Diana catching me straight away. But I managed, Diana was strong in sector 3. I was a bit stronger in 1 and 2. But in the end, the race, while it progressed, maybe tire attempts came into play and then there was a bit of gap created. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow, starting from P5 because of the reverse grid. But I'll give it my all. Thank you. The race was fun.
Is this your first time in India? Tell us about that.
No, I came in February for round 1 and In the race 3, I finished 3rd. So this is the second time in India actually.
Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. P2, you're in the championships. You're in a very good position to take the championship. Tell us about the race and the championship. And
Yeah, so we stopped last season, last round at with winning 2 races and 3rd in another. So I'm leading the championship, and with this race, let's see, it was really exciting chasing him, and there's quite a bit to do for tomorrow. So thank you. Thanks to the team and Veena for putting everything together, the organization and MRF, and of course Indian Oil. Now we have the best fuel also. Thanks.
absolutely, and we have the best women also. Women in the championship in this particular category. There is Aniruddha Arvind, but you're still up there. Very close to the championship. What does it take to be there?
I'm still leading. Yes. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
and, good luck.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Sorry. Face Kaleem Iqbal from Sri Lanka. So P1 and P3 for Sri Lanka. How happy are you?
We're really happy. We're putting on a good show for you guys here. We're representing our country well, I think. Adish unfortunately couldn't join us on the podium, but he'll be back on the next one for sure. Kesar is a really good talent. He's a big talent back home, and we're really proud of his success.
How did you enjoy this particular grid where there were, I think, 21 cars in the
Yeah, it wasn't ideal, but the polos mostly stayed out of the way. I just focused on my race. I didn't have a good weekend up to now. Just didn't have a lot of track time for various issues. But I was lacking confidence in the car in qualifying. But today, I enjoy racing, and I raced hard, and it paid off. So P3, here we are.
Okay. What would you like to improve on tomorrow?
Single lap pace, see if I can make my way up the grid again and take advantage maybe of some of the others' mistakes. Not ideal to say, but yeah, let's see what we can do. I'm confident now.
Good one today. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Ayla, Shami.